Hello everyone, I am back with day 6 of the Scrappy Tales 12 Days of Fun Holiday Crafting Advent Calendar. And we're just going to jump right in here and open day 6, which is this really nice ornament die. With the topper, you have sort of like the body of the ornament. Then you have the intricate top part. And then you have this little hanger topper for the ornament. And this thing is huge. Hang on a second, let me measure it. I think it's about 7 inches. I measured it before, but I have forgotten. Oh, it is about 7 5/8 inches long. So that is a pretty darn big die. So that's it makes a slimline card. I'm going to put these back in the envelope before I lose them. And through the magic of television, I already have a bunch of these cut out. And we're going to go ahead and glue them together to make our ornament. I did not get anything recorded last night. I felt so bad. I've been battling a headache for about 3 days. I don't know if it's the weather, tension, but so that makes me feel kind of sick off and on as well. And rather than try to use foam tape on this and cut out so many pieces, I just cut it out several times. I have 3 white layers here. And then I did one out of a dark sort of purpley blue to go underneath the foil, the blue foil. So that way we've got really nice dimension for the card. Without using foam tape. And somebody has to see what we're doing here. This is Axel. He will chew this piece of this ornament if he gets a chance, because he's a little snotwad, and I didn't glue that on there. Right, let's see if I can get this up really quick because it's all catty-wonkered. Okay, let's see if I can glue this on right this time. Okay, come on. I think I may have to ink the edges of this some. Which is no big deal. Let me grab put my brush back here. Don't come over here meddling, sir. And I'm just using whatever ink was on this brush. Just to make that white a little bit less noticeable. It might be okay once I put on the background anyway, but especially down here, just seem to have gotten everything pretty crooked there. Might not have waited long enough for the glue to dry before sliding on the next layer, but that's okay. And now we will get this glued on there. I've really had a good time with this advent calendar. Last year I got the spellbinders, and I made sure poke those out, but that's my pokey tool from Gloria Wolf. She does sell those online. I should remember to get her link, copy her link from somewhere and post it. When I got it, gosh, I've had it for 2 years, 3 years. But when I got it, I showed it to my husband. He said, that looks like jewelry. And it does. It's really pretty. I think J. Thomas has about the same one, but we got different charms on ours. I got the little bow, which I love. So anyway, there's my poke. And these things are sharp too. I took the end off of mine. She gives you a little protector. I just took the end off because it just stays over here in my little caddy. And I don't have like small children around, but if you have small children, or if you don't keep them put away from your pets, I would keep that little. And I will show you what I did with the little hanger part here for this ornament, because I just cut out a little extra one here. So you see how it's got the little piece here, so you can, so when you're putting together a 3D ornament, you put a whole bunch of these together to make them really sturdy, and then you put it down in the middle of that 3D ornament. And some of these, so I was going to just put it behind, but it didn't look right to me to do that, especially with all this dimension. So what I did is I cut off that little long piece there and just glued it on the top like that. And I thought that gave it, sorry, my focusing. I thought that gave it a better look, more like a real ornament. So you can do it however you want to. And then my card front, this is a Spellbinders. Matter of fact, I can pull it out really quick. I did all this, so my video is not so long. And also I wanted this paste to dry. So I'll tell you how I did that. But Spellbinder, this is a huge stencil. It's 8.5 by 11, and it's just called Blizzard. And it is a gorgeous, huge snowflake stencil. And I have used this a lot. I love the size of the snowflakes in it. And I love they're intricate, but the stencil, it doesn't, you get stencils and they're intricate and they have little sharp pieces that catch, and it kind of will mess up your stencil. And that doesn't have that. Oh, and then I don't know if you can see that, I bought this cable knit stencil last year. And I don't think I've used it, or I don't know if I bought it last year or if I bought it this year when they were having one of their warehouse sales. But anyway, I haven't used the cable knit yet. And the way I did my background is I grabbed out this same brush. I didn't ink it up. I just used the ink that was on here and stenciled it. Then I got out my Frostbite Astro Paste by Simon Hurley. And I didn't move this. I just kept the stencil taped down, and I put this over that ink. And I don't know if the glitteriness shows up, but this thing is so sparkly. I don't know that any of the sparkly shows up on camera, but it is sparkly and shiny, and it is so pretty. So, and we are just gonna put this down just like this. Look at that. That fits this entire. Of course, I did my slimline 8 by 3.5. And with the little top, this takes up this whole card. Okay, I'm going to glue this down first before I glue the ornament on it. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm doing fine. We're so boring. Just work and home and do it again. Stuck up on me. So why is that wanting to stop up right in the middle of, I don't know. I will not be defeated. Determined. There we go. Anyway, we're just pretty much working home. My husband was going to drive over to the coast, to Brunswick, Georgia, to see our grandkids. Our granddaughter, she plays soccer. She does a lot of things. They both do. But anyway, right now it's soccer. But he got up this morning and he's not feeling well. So, I don't know. I hope we're not coming down with something. Don't have a fever. It's just headache and general yucky feeling. I'm going to have to glue that down a little bit too. It's not wanting to stick. Let me turn this sideways so I can see what I am doing. We will try to get this on here straight. No guarantee. Now let me get out my big block. Here, you can see my messy drawer here. I used to have at least a semblance of order, but and my poor cart over here is so piled up, it's sort of embarrassing. But I have like 4 things I'm working on. So, you may know how that goes. We want to do so many things, and I'm terrible about having 3 or 4 things going instead of just doing one thing and finish it and set it aside. So, let's see, is that staying down? No, I think. Let me grab a pen and see if I can't unstop this. I don't know why. It's going just fine. And I was like, sorry, don't want to squeeze out glue anymore. And you can't make me. Oh, okay, putting that block on there did, nope, not on this side. Okay, throw that block on there real quick. I'm going to leave that for a second, and let's see, I may do the same Merry Christmas sentiment that I've done for the last 2 cards. But let's see, I've got so many things here. I do want to keep it rather simple because I like the ornament, showcasing the ornament. So I've got so many. Why is it we have like 500 sentiments, and then when we go to find a sentiment, we can't find one that we really want to put on the card? I don't know if you have that problem, but it's like, no, that one won't do, that one won't do. Oh, peace, love, and joy would work. This is a penny black. T is for transparent Christmas sentiments. See, I can just put that peace, love, and joy across there. Maybe something just slightly longer. So that I can put just a little foam tape on either end. That one won't do. Those are way too big. Those are all way too big. All is calm, all is bright is just about perfect for putting something on each side there. So let's see. Let's see. We'll see what looks good. Nope. Need a bigger block. There we go. I just need to have some pieces of scrap stuck here, just for stamping out sentiments. So let me pull out my white, because I think I'm just going to stamp this out on a piece of white cardstock. There we go. I'm going to make sure this is straight too before I stamp anything, because okay, it is straight on that side. Straight there. Looks like it's straight. I just want to be sure I have a straight edge so I don't end up with something wonky. And I have clear, white, and gold, but I think I want to stamp this in a fine silver. So let me find my fine silver. Super fine silver right there. And where is my embossing ink? I like this Wow sticky embossing ink. And I have messed up my brush. I usually just leave the top off. I think I'm going to do that now. Okay. I don't think I have used this before. A little piece of scrap here. I'm going to stamp it off onto. Yeah, it does look like I've used this one. I'll make sure, since I'm not using my Misty, that I get the best impression that I can. And hope that I have stamped it straight. There, hopefully when that melts, it's still clear. I mean, legible clear. This way. And I am going to go to the other side of the room where my heat tool is and get this embossed. And why is my brush looking so wonky? I don't know if you can see that. It's all misshapen. Maybe I need to clean it. It has so much ink in it, I hate to waste it. But I'll be right back. Okay, let's let this cool off for a second before we cut this. There we go. Make sure I don't cut it off. Hold your breath. I'm going to try to cut just a hair off the top of that. Bitty Penny, I love her. She will just grab the scissors and cut, and I'm too chicken to do that. There we go. I just put a little piece of low-tack tape on the back, butted the edge up, and then cut. Let's see how this is going to look. So, do I like that in the center? Focus. I think I do like that in the center. Usually I don't put a sentiment right in the center of the page or the cardstock. It's top or bottom, and it's over to the side. But this I like a lot. And let's see if I can find my tiny squares here. Actually, I might use a bigger square. See if they are too big. No, that might be just about right. But are they too wide? Ooh. I don't think so. I'll write one down here and see. How about if I don't really... Okay, if that one is there... Heck, I think that's going to be just right. Put this way. See if I can get it right to the edge. Oh, wow, I like that, as long as I can get it on there straight, which is a question. Put a little spot of glue on each one, and then maybe I can move it around real quick before I actually smash on it. Okay. Excuse me if my head gets in the way. It does often. Trying to see here. Okay, don't go around on me. That's about right. Let me put just a tiny bit of glue under there. There. And I think that is going to be our card. So I hope you can see that. All is calm, all is bright. Looks very pretty on here. And that blue mirrored cardstock is gorgeous. And it is so pretty against the snowflake background. So I hope you enjoy the card, and I hope you have enjoyed the series, and I thank you for staying with me and listening to me and watching me make a card. And I will see you for day 7.